This hidden gem horror novel is probably one of the best slasher novels I've read in a long time. I'm Vince, welcome to Dread Alert. Follow us for more daily horror content. If you like slashers, you have to check out Escape from Happydale. This was recommended by Stephen Graham Jones in a recent slasher symposium, so you know it has the street cred. This novel was written by Jack Quaid, not that Jack Quaid, and I actually think this is a fictional novelist. The introduction was written by Luke Preston, and I think that's more likely the person who wrote this book. It's a postmodern meta-horror slasher novel, and by postmodern I mean it was written by a fictional author, it has missing chapters, it uses all the postmodern devices, think House of Leaves, to tell this story. It's also a meta-slasher novel in the fact that it exists in a world where slashers are a known quantity, and final girls train to stop them. The only way to stop them is to remove their head in this universe. This book follows Parker Ames after her parents were unalived by a slasher, Hurricane Williams, and her quest to train and hunt him down. Now, she spends 10 years after this initial massacre training, and 5 of those 10 years in a mental health facility. She escapes when Hurricane Williams starts slashing again and hits the road to try and protect his next target. This book is full of slasher goodness. It is a true slasher novel, and Jack Quaid really understands the genre. The device of the book is interesting as well. It's found in the piles of screenplays of this ambiguous movie producer by Luke Preston and then published. And like I mentioned before, some of the chapters are missing, and that adds to the grindhouse feel of this whole thing. I loved the action sequences, I loved the character development, I loved Parker Ames, and this book is part of a trilogy. You can buy the whole thing all together on Kindle called Escape from Everywhere. I honestly think this was self-published, and for a self-published novel, it is fantastic. Now, I will say the Audible version of this novel has AI voice narration, which may or may not rub some people the wrong way. At the end of the day, I'm just happy it's out there in both published and audiobook formats. I think it's really well done, and the AI honestly isn't too bad on Audible, so you might actually not mind it too much. What I would recommend is that you check out Escape from Happydale as soon as possible, add it to your to-be-read list, and as always, stay spooky, my friends.